Today on Drawbli,
we are looking at the art of @Rui10.
Hey, I'm Ben.
And I'm Abby.
And we are drawing together because art is better with friends.
So click that subscribe button if you're new around here.
And let's take a look at Allie's artwork.
Okay, so Allie is an amazing artist.
Allie is an amazing artist.
Oh my goodness.
I discovered Allie on YouTube from one of their time lapses of their artwork. I'll link to their YouTube channel down below in the description. Go check her out.
Oh, she has a YouTube channel too?
Yeah, showing off some time lapses.
Yeah, we'll definitely link to that. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Definitely check it out. And just all the comments were super encouraging in their videos, and a lot of them did a very apt description of their artwork, which was kind of like a milky style. I would say personally that it's very high key, like in the upper spectrum of values for a lot of these artworks.
Okay, yeah.
I also really love how when they create their characters, a lot of the time they'll do this like likes and dislikes, or like for one of them they talk about levels and stats. It was super cool.
Oh, this is super cool. Yeah, their dislikes sharing foods. I wouldn't get along with her. I love sharing food.
Oh, I totally read the like down here as Japanese rocks, not Japanese rocks. I was like, what Japanese rocks do I know?
That's awesome.
Rocks from Japan.
This is so cool.
All right,
Oh,
this is
wow.
like titular style for Allie. You can kind of get an idea of their style, which is really, really unique and super cool.
I love all the small graphics she includes too, because I feel like those add a lot of information, actually. A lot of the feel from like these rainbow paw prints, the mannequin in the back, like the dressmaker mannequin.
I love how expressive their characters are as well. There's just so much going on there. And I love all the little details and stuff, like this image, which is a self-described happy birthday image. All the details with BMO, Jake, the question mark block, like the doll down here, all the like, so much fun
included
stuff.
a lot of things she probably likes. I love the balloons too. This is so cool.
Yeah, I feel like
18.
the rendering on the balloons is probably a really good example of their style and like how they go about rendering form, which is super interesting. There's a lot going on in those.
Yeah, I like how the candle, the 18 candle says, "I still feel like I'm 14, help."
I like that they're wearing a Princess Peach crown.
Oh yeah, wow, this is so nice.
This one's
Ooh.
not quite as like, not messy is the word. Like this one's more controlled or something. Like the other ones have this really interesting brushwork. This one is more solid.
I like the rendering on the stockings too. When you have an area that's supposed to be white and you put in those subtle like gray shifts, I like to see that done because it's so subtle, but it's like, that's, you know, somebody who knows what they're doing.
And they definitely know what they're doing. I love the graphic nature of the smoky like zigzags going on in the background, or like the back and forth shape.
Yeah, her style is so sweet.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Oh, wow. This is so awesome.
This is something that I would love to be able to do, to take like an animal and make it into a character, or like a basic object. We've seen many artists do this in a really, really cool way, and this one is executed, you know,
Yeah,
beautifully.
oh, she's just done a beautiful job with that. That's so cool. She must have a fair hand in concepting as well as just creating beautiful art.
Like, how do you go about, you know, obviously inspired by jellyfish, right? Like, go about like creating this shape for the dress. There's so many cool choices going on. Even
like
the
this.
hair almost has that feel to it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Every single element, so cool. This one is, I feel like, a lot different than the other ones. More in that like controlled, really solid shape spectrum.
She says like, I can do it all. Of course I can.
Of course I can do that. I
That's
just
so
choose
cool.
not to.
Beautifully like rendered metal pieces, which is always inspiring to see, because it looks like when you see somebody render metal so perfectly, you're like, that makes it look easy, and then you go to do it and you're like, oh man.
Oh no.
Man.
You know, we were talking about like the jelly-like feel of certain artists. The hair here kind of has that jelly-like feel.
Yeah, that
Very
glistening.
glossy, like
Yeah.
almost translucent.
Yeah, almost like three-dimensional, like, yeah, I like that a lot.
And I love how this one stroke just blends perfectly into the cheek down here.
Yeah.
So it's like not super distracting.
Right. That's something to remember. Is
That's
like
cool.
blending in hair with the skin.
Oh, and the one thing I wanted to say about Allie's artwork, if nothing else, I feel like she does an amazing job of picking colors that go well together and are super interesting and unique, to the point where this could not be a character and it could be turned into an abstract piece of art with just these colors and I would still enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think this is a good example of that. Like, I love to see people's color choices. This is power, obviously.
Of course.
And I would love to, like, I love to see, like, what people do in terms of color choices that I would not do. You know, I'm like, oh, I would have never chosen that value, that hue, you know? It's so interesting to see. There's just so many different parts of people's artwork that you can learn from. And
I love that she's taken that iconic little bunny that you see all over Japan and made this beautiful, beautiful character to go with it.
I don't know what that character's name is. I don't even remember this bunny from Japan, actually.
Oh, that bunny is everywhere. I actually have a like soft headband I brought back from Japan with the bunny on it.
I did not know.
I don't remember what it's called. It has a name.
Bun Bun.
You know, it probably has a different name.
All right, and then this is another original character. This is like their draw Sona. You know how we have our draw Sona? This is their version of that, which is such a cool character. This is actually the time lapse that I got to see how they went through and made all of this.
Oh, really?
All done in Procreate. Really fun to watch them go through their
Wow.
sketching process, the rough paint, all the way to this finished, super detailed
Yeah,
image.
so definitely check out our link to her YouTube so you can see that time lapse as well.
And you also get to see the spider version of herself.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
This is so cool. This is a beautiful concept. I just love this. I love all the ideas. And again, with like the little graphics everywhere, I think that adds so much. It shows like that Allie isn't just an artist. She also understands like graphics and graphic design, which I do not.
No one really does.
But she just has a mastery of so many things. This is so awesome.
And if you want to have a mastery of so many things, click that like and subscribe button.
And check out our guidebook, How to Easily Draw Every Day, at the link below in the description.
And this is the part where we say
Goodbye.
Goomba. Abby, we should create spider sonas for ourselves.
Oh yeah.
What
yeah.
would be your spider sona's superpower?
Probably jumping, like a little jumping spider.
Just jumping?
I mean, everybody's got to have their niche, and mine would be jumping, but like 100 times the length of my body, right? Because the jumping spider can jump crazy distances, right?
I guess.
Yeah, I would be a jumping spider.